Let's look at another set of parametric equations that we need to convert. So remember, on these parametric equations, most of the time, just solve for t on the equation that has x equals. So here, to get t by itself, first we add 1 to both sides. It cancels out on the right. Then we have x plus 1 equals 2t. Then we're going to divide both sides by 2, just so again we can get t by itself. And now we have t is the same as or equal to x plus 1 over 2. So now we're going to need to take that t that we just solved for and substitute it back into the second equation, which means that now we have y equals, we're going to leave the t part here blank because we're going to replace that, and then we're going to keep the plus 3. So we're going to substitute what we had before. So we're going to replace it with that x plus 1 over 2. So now we just need to kind of multiply everything out. When we square it, x plus 1 squared means the same thing as x plus 1 times x plus 1. And if you use your normal multiplication that you did in Algebra 1, you would have gotten x squared plus 2x plus 1. So now let's write this out. So that means that the numerator now is x squared plus 2x plus 1. And that's going to be over the denominator squared. And remember, the denominator is 2. So if we square 2, what's that going to be? That's going to be 4. So we still have that plus 3. So now we're going to we're going to rewrite what we have here. So that means that everything is going to be divided by 4. So the x squared is divided by 4, the 2x is divided by 4, and excuse me, I wrote 2x squared, but it should actually be 2x. And then that 1 is also going to be divided by 4. And remember, we still had that plus 3 at the end, so we're going to keep that. So when we simplify everything, it should be 1/4 x squared plus, and if you simplify that 2 over 4, that's going to be 1/2. So 1/2 times x should be x instead of x squared. And then if we add 1/4 and 3, you can check this with the calculator, it's going to be 13/4. So except for the fact that I wrote x squared there instead of x, that's your answer. Now, what if we had t between 4 and -4? What do? Well, remember that expression that says that what we're going to do to find x is equal to 2t minus 1. So if we take those two numbers, the 4 and the -4, and just plug those in, so 2 times 4 minus 1 and 2 times -4 minus 1, we end up with that x is between 7 and -9. So that's going to give us our x values.